Daytime on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago Cubs. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, he's lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they play baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
Kevin Pillar.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
0-2, here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The next that'll move it to 1-2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
You gotta love this at bat, man. That's some kind of concentration. That's the 7th ball he's fouled off in this at bat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Zobrist back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Jay Happ is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand. Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you, and to be on point.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball, 3-1. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Digging in, Chris Bryant, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matty, this offense really needs some improvement from Kyle Schwarber. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. in there for strike one.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I love the competitiveness. He gives up 2 straight singles, and then he gets 2 outs. He's got a chance to get out of this inning without giving up anything.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Little dribbler back at him. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Kendrys Morales. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
Number 8, Kendrys Morales.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is Contreras. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 25 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Batting fifth.
Here's Steve Pearce now.
Steve
Check
Pearce.
swing grounder to the right side. Rizzo gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting
All right,
fifth,
time for the majestic defensive
catcher,
alignment for the
number
Cubs.
55.
And these guys have the fewest errors in the National League. I love watching them play. They get along well, and you can see there's a rhythm and a timing on their defense that really hasn't been seen in a long time.
Russell Martin now hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Ready on 3-1, here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for route number 2. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Here's Ben Zobrist now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Whoa, he hung that changeup. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Fouled back. Here's another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers, and on top of that, he can catch and throw.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Barney for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. So striding forward now, Darwin Barney, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Now at the plate, Jay Happ. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One out, nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Grounded up the first baseline, and Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
You always hear about position players grinding out at bats. That's the pitcher grinding one out. That's a special at bat when he can do that to the opposing pitcher and wear him down.
Standing in now, Devin Travis, and he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one, on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In Jason Hayward, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Jason Hayward.
In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's one away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now is John Jay. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Again a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 20, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Well, that first pitch single right there, something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Stepping in now, Kendrys Morales, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That misses. 1-2.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now another 1-2. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Steve
Digging in for his second at bat, Steve Pierce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0.
Yeah.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Blue Jays held in check, but they're up 1-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Bryant.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
No problem here. One away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He popped out in his first trip. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Barney backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Number 18. And
here's Ben Zobrist now. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Russell Martin now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
55, Russell Martin.
And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 home to Martin. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. Right to Bryant. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Melvin
Striding in once
Upton
again,
Jr.
Melvin Upton Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Hit down the third baseline. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat end out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Into the box, Jay Happ, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed. It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 1-0. Into the box, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Barney is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Barney gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Ready once again, Devin Travis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Devin Travis.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Showtrack. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And now a pitch on the way. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's Zobrist now at second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top 1-0. In now is John Jay, and at this point of the game I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Grounded to short. To his left. Barney throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter number 9, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Morales on the move. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is in there.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 1, here it comes. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
A great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rizzo. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1. No errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Jim Henderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Jim Henderson.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
And that misses 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's Steve Pearce now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Russell Martin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a looper to left. Schwarber posts under it. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. That's wide, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. On to first, and Haps rolling now. 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball.
And he takes ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out. Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Melvin Upton Jr.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping in now, Darwin Barney. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw.
2-1.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Ripped on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Two very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Ezekiel Carrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Ezekiel Carrera.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 delivery. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Matt, this is that situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Aaron Luke is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Aaron Luke.
Tommy La Stella is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run, 13 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason.
Albert Almora will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Albert Almora.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ready with the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
In now is John Jay. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Good change up that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Chris Bryant would be next. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Albert Almora will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 5.
Fernando Rodriguez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 20.
Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball just a bit high.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's the first pitch. Kendrys Morales is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Curveball that time, not even close.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, first baseman, Steve.
Here's Steve Pearce now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. Back to the mound and off his leg. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Now that's a gold glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Russell Martin now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
The 1-1 pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Ready with another two-strike offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto Red for not as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from MLB Network Saturday baseball after this. Stepping up now, Chris Bryant.
Leading
0
off
for
the
2 with a
bottom of the ninth inning
sacrifice
for the
thus
Cubs.
far.
Third
Now
baseman,
action in the bullpen as
number
their closer
17.
starts to get loose out there. From the stretch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
The 3-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Now the 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another two-strike offering. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, number 18, and Sobran.
Joe Smith takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings.
30, Joe Smith.
Ben Zobrist will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Grounded foul. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that winds up hitting him. And rather bizarrely, the inning is over. 10th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Jamal Weeks is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 8, Jamal Weeks.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Pedro Strop takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Now at the plate, Melvin Upton Jr. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Melvin Upton Jr.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Darwin Barney, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 2-2 one more time. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Dalton Pompey.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Look out, 2-0 now.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. Kevin Pillar waits on deck. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
This is downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. In the dirt here, so he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Justin Grimm answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Josh Donaldson will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. The 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
Playing 2 balls.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Blue Jays strand 3. Still tied 1 apiece. Joe Biagini comes on to start. And he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Hold strike on the change. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Oh, and a perfect time for the slurve there. It's 2-2. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. In there, a base hit.
Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 10th inning. Matt, we might be treated for a walk-off. I'm curious how they're going to try to move him home. Will they manufacture him by bunting? Let him steal. They got maybe a possible ball in the gap he can score on. Let's see how the inning unfolds.
Here's Addison Russell trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice. Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Almora. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Justin Grimm earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.